Ever wondered how to overcome laziness and get more done in your day? Imagine having a tool at your disposal that could help you achieve just that. Intriguing, right? Today we're diving into a fascinating method that has its roots in the land of the rising sun. This Japanese technique isn't just about productivity, it's about transforming your life by conquering the inertia of laziness. Curious to know what this magical method is? Stay tuned to discover a Japanese secret that can transform your life. The Japanese have a unique technique to tackle laziness called Kaizen. This word, when translated, means change for the better. But Kaizen is more than just a word. It is a philosophy that permeates every aspect of life in Japan, from business practices to personal habits. At the heart of Kaizen is the belief in continuous improvement. It's not about making massive leaps and bounds. Instead, it focuses on making small, consistent changes that accumulate over time to create significant transformation. It's the metaphorical journey of 1,000 miles that begins with a single step. Kaizen is a mindset that sees opportunity in every task, however mundane. It's about finding joy and satisfaction in the process of improvement rather than just the end result. So you might be wondering, how can I use this philosophy to overcome my own laziness? Well, that's the million-dollar question, isn't it? So how exactly can you apply Kaizen to overcome laziness? Let's find out. Applying Kaizen to overcome laziness is surprisingly simple. It's all about breaking down your tasks or habits into manageable chunks and then making incremental improvements over time. First things first, identify a task or habit that you want to improve. This could be anything from getting up early in the morning to studying for an hour every day, or even doing regular exercise. What's important is that it's something you want to change or improve in your life. Once you've identified your task or habit, the next step is to start small. And when we say small, we mean really small. If your goal is to read more, you might start by reading just one paragraph a day. If you want to exercise more, you could start with a 5-minute walk around the block. The aim here is to make the task so small that it feels almost ridiculous not to do it. After you've started with your small task, the next step is to gradually increase your effort over time. If you've been reading a paragraph a day, you might increase this to 2 paragraphs a day after a week. If you've been walking for 5 minutes a day, you might increase this to 10 minutes a day after a week. The key here is to make sure the increase is gradual and doable. This step-by-step approach is what makes Kaizen so effective. It's not about making drastic changes overnight, but rather about making small, incremental improvements that add up over time. And finally, remember to celebrate your progress. Each small step you take is a victory in itself, and it's important to acknowledge and celebrate these victories. This not only boosts your morale, but also motivates you to keep going. So there you have it. That's the step-by-step guide to applying Kaizen to overcome laziness. It's a simple yet powerful technique that can help you make positive changes in your life. Remember, the key is to start small and gradually increase your efforts. That's the essence of Kaizen. Let's summarize the key points of the Kaizen technique. This Japanese approach, with its roots deeply embedded in continuous improvement, has been our focus, particularly its application in overcoming laziness. At its core, Kaizen is about taking small, manageable steps towards a larger goal. It's about breaking down overwhelming tasks into bite-sized pieces that are much easier to tackle. Remember, it's not about instant perfection, but rather gradual progression. It's about taking that first step, however small, and then continuing to take more steps, each one leading you closer to your ultimate goal. One key aspect of Kaizen we discussed is the 1-minute principle. This principle encourages you to devote just 1 minute each day to a task you find daunting. This minute acts as a catalyst, sparking motivation and reducing the inertia of laziness. As days go by, you'll find that you're doing the task for longer than a minute, and eventually it becomes a part of your routine. Another important point to remember is that Kaizen emphasizes the process over the end result. The focus is on continuous improvement and consistency, not just on reaching the finish line. So, don't be disheartened if things don't change overnight. Keep at it, maintain consistency, and you'll see progress. With Kaizen, overcoming laziness is not a Herculean task, but a series of small, manageable steps. Start your Kaizen journey today.